Hi guys, welcome back to another reactionary video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Chantel, aka Foodie Beauty. Her video today is titled Lasagna and Garlic Bread Mukbang. I'm starting to wonder if these videos have been pre-recorded because she's been uploading a lot lately, which is unlike her. So, without further ado, let's watch another binge eat, aka eating disorder, and her dietitian supposedly words of intuitive eating. Let's get started, guys.
You're so good. You're such a good guitar player. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey. Sorry, bra problem. Alright, what I have for you today is lasagna.
Oh my god, I had to stop right there. Do you see the excitement and the joy that crosses her face as she did the little hokey pokey little dance with her little arms, her short little fat arms, as she sways side to side over the excitement of eating East Side Marios. I'm so happy that she's filled with joy and bliss that she's eating. The excitement across her face that she's going to stuff her face with carbs and raise her blood sugar fills her with joy and amazement. Blows my mind. It really blows it. She's just filled with so much joy.
I'm craving lasagna, so let me open the packages here.
Look at her shaking her little hands like a little kid. Guys, take a good look at her arm right there. You see that wad of cat hair? I swore it could have been a nesting little egg of spiders. Who knows? That could be a little spiderling's little nest right there. Who knows? I just think it's disgusting that she doesn't own a lint roller, but never mind, she's too fat to lint roll her own body, so never mind. Let's continue, shall we? Let's see her open these bags and pull out the astronomical amount of food that's in that bag.
Yes. And I got a 4-pack of Diet Pepsi. So today we're eating from East Side Mario's, which is the Canadian version of Olive Garden foamy drink. This is like the only big glasses I have. I like drinking out of a glass and not plastic, so. And I'll just keep this here to refill.
She's out of breath just from taking the sodas out of the bag in her salad. And she's just out of breath from just filling up that glass of Pepsi. Wow. Diet Pepsi. And Diet Pepsi is not really good for you due to the additives of aspartame and all the other chemicals they use for artificial sweeteners. But she knew that already, right? Right? She knows everything.
You ever put your nose near the bubbles? Sam, what are you doing? We're gonna have our usual spectators. And a reusable straw. Alright. So, I got a salad. So we always get salad and, well, you can pick salad or soup. Sorry, my cat's eating here. Soup or salad. Okay, for those of you who come every video and say, ew, your cat's on the counter. I get it, you don't like it. Get over it. Thanks. I mean, obviously, I don't care, and I still love my cats on the counter, so. Alright. Now, it does look like just boring, crispy.
If you don't care about something, you won't address it. She obviously cares because she had to address it. You know, if she had self-confidence in herself and she knew what she was doing was correct, she wouldn't have her cat on the counter. She would invest in a cat home for her home, for the cats, and she wouldn't have addressed the drama. You know, me, I don't really care. Like, if someone says something about me, I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm not even going to address it because what you say to me doesn't affect me. I still have my life to live while you miserably try to live yours. So she knows the cats aren't supposed to be in the kitchen. That's very disgusting. It's not hygienic. It's not very clean. And it just goes to show what kind of person she is with her own hygienic habits. She can't even lint roll her own clothes. At least take initiative to keep the cat hair from clumping up on her clothes, man. It just blows my mind.
Iceberg, which it is, but when you add the cheese they give you, and in the restaurant the lady has this thing in her belt, and it's like she comes and grinds it, and she says, say when, and really, and then you like crouton, I never say when. I wait like a good 2 minutes, I'm just kidding. I do wait though, I'm just like, it's all awkward, and she's still grinding. Say when. Yeah, I heard you. I didn't say when, did I? No kidding. I feel like saying just leave the grinder here. You know, I'll take care of it for you. Throw her a slider of 20. Here's $20 if you leave the cheese grinder. No.
You would, wouldn't you? You really would do that. I could see you being mean and unappreciative towards waitresses in the food industry. I mean, just look at you. You would. You only care about yourself in that moment and satiating your addiction.
Hey, Sam. I ordered a cat grooming kit. Rude, Sam. Oh my god, yum. So you get a lasagna. This is their lasagna. I had a bite once of my grandma's, and that was it. And you get garlic clove. In the store, you get unlimited, but when you order, you have to pay for extra. So, okay. It's okay. I'm scared of forks. You're literally scared of everything, Sam. They give you butter. Thank you very much. It's hard, but whatever. Whew, it is really hard. I'll just put it on the bread like this, and hopefully...
Wow, are you that desperate to fill your mouth up with food? First of all, the garlic bread already has garlic on it, and it has butter, so I don't know why you need even more butter on your bread. Is your countertops clean? The cats are in your kitchen all the time. When the butter fell, are you sure the counters are clean? You probably caught some remnants of cat dandruff and a little bit of cat hair. You're still gonna eat it, huh? That's desperation there. This look right here is the look of someone who's desperate. Desperate enough that if hair fell into the food, she'll still pick it out and eat it. That is sheer desperation. That is desperation at its finest. Just look at her.
It will stay put. Do you guys eat bread with butter or without butter? Now, before you beezers point out that I do have HelloFresh. So, the thing is, my question to you is, why can't I have takeout? I mean, I'm still gonna eat my HelloFresh, just have takeout one meal. I'm making the salmon later from HelloFresh. So...
Be quiet, you liar. You're a liar, Chantel. Where's the talk of your intuitive eating? Where is the talk of your dietitian? Is your dietitian really going to approve of this video if he saw it or if she saw it? You know you shouldn't be ordering out food. That's why you're trying to justify why can I have takeout. I'm still going to bake my salmon. Nobody cares about your justification. See, you're guilty. This is guilt talking. Guilt is talking while you pour wood pulp onto your food. That is guilt. That's not even a real Parmesan cheese and everyone knows it. Come on, girl. Jesus Christ, no wonder you're so big. You're filling your body with wood chips.
Hello? Alright. So, let's have a bite of bread. Oh, really bad.
Disgusting.
So, okay. No napkins. I haven't done my...
Oh, I'm even more grossed out. She petted the cat before this happened. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh Jesus. I'm shooken. She just petted the cat. She petted the cat before she unloaded the food, and now she's putting her little fingers. Oh my God. She's putting her fingers into her mouth and sucking the butter off. How gross can you be, girl? Damn, you're nasty. You're nasty. Yes, I did have a slight mental breakdown because this is just gross. How can you stoop so low, Chantel? What are you thinking, damn it? Wow. You just petted the cat and I know you didn't wash your hands. You didn't even get up to get the Parmesan cheese out the refrigerator. You're too lazy to even wash your hands after petting the cat. And you just stated that you're going to go you just ordered your cat a grooming kit. You're disgusting, Chantel. Foodie beauty, you are disgusting. You are worse than the worst. My God, I would never have you over to eat. Oh my God, your hands would be all over the food, poking and prodding, little fingerprints all over the food. Spit marks. Oh God, help us all. It's horrible.
Tell a story in a while. So therefore, I don't know if this is part, I think it's part 3. I do have pictures at my old apartment. I gotta get them whenever we're able to go over there. Or we'll go into different households.
Why do you want to keep going over to BB's house? Leave that man alone. Take your seat of ridden butt and move on. He don't want you any longer. I hope he's moved on. Why do you continually insist on going over to see BB? He don't want you, girl. Move on. Accept the fact that you've gotten bigger, too big for the relationship, and move on. Move the hell on, man. You just won't get it, will you? You won't get it.
However, in the meantime, use your imagination. So, you can't put the crouton on your fork, so I'm picking it up. So I think that I told you guys last time, if you haven't checked out part 1 and 2 of my Katima series, I will put a link or a card. I'll try to link the links in the description so you can check out those videos if you want, but basically, it's a storytime series where when I was 17, 18, I traveled around Canada, went to 3 provinces to volunteer as part of this government program for youth. And it was just some of the best times of my life. And so I gave a bit of background about my trip to New York before going to Katima. It was called Katimavik. Before going to Katimavik, I went on a New York trip, and in the first part, I arrived at the first place. It was a place called Mattawa, Ontario, a small town.
I'm surprised you did anything self-serving, anything for someone else, when all you do is self-serve for yourself. I'm very surprised that you volunteered to help the youth when all you do is fill your face now. What do you do now? I know you gave away $100 giveaway. That's great. I mean, you've had this channel for a long time, and how many giveaways have you done? I think this would be the first one. And did you really do the giveaway? Can anyone come forward stating that she actually sent them $100? I'm waiting. I'll wait. Like I said, you're very self-serving. I'm surprised that you are kind and nice and giving when all your money goes and all your time and effort goes to your videos and your uncleanliness in the videos. It's just, I was triggered, guys. Listen, my breakdown, I was clearly triggered. Please don't hold that against me. Matter of fact, hold it against me because I don't care. It was gross. Never in my life have I seen someone not give a damn. Wow. Ooh, the lack of cleanliness from this woman. It's gross. Man, I am shook if. I would never go to her house and eat her food. As good as some of it looks, I would never eat her food. I want to watch her prep it. I want to watch where her hands have been. She probably touched the cats and then touched the raw chicken. No. Oh, no. If I saw that, I'd just walk right out the door. I'll quietly grab my purse and put my shoes on and leave. She'll turn around. Oh, hey, so what are you doing this week? And I'm gone. She's going to be talking to an empty chair because I don't know what to tell you. That's just gross. It's unhygienic. And I'm just baffled. You know what I mean? Baffled.
We were staying in a house that was put together by acid trippers. Every room had a different color. It was weird. So that night we were dead tired. We had to put together our bunk beds. I put my pictures up of my cat Phoebe and my family and just passed out. The very next day, somebody would come in. A lady would come in and teach us how to make bread because that was the thing. We had to make bread every day. We weren't allowed to buy bread. But once you get into the groove of making the bread, nothing is more rewarding. After a long day of volunteering, coming home to the smell of baked bread, and then it comes out of the oven, and you all just grab a loaf or share a loaf and just pig out. Put peanut butter on it. I love these things. This is going to be my sisa. Food loves my boobs. Alright, time for the lasagna. So, little meatballs in it. Ricotta, cheese, beauty bite. Mmm. Mmm. Alright.
Oh man, I hate when she does shh. I say shh. What is that? What is that, girl? Look at that face, man. That should be the cover of Obese magazine, man. It should be the cover, the front page cover. It should be on a newspaper. I mean, look at this. It's a beautiful face, right? It just catches her. The whole summary of her YouTube channel in this face. In this face, this fleeting moment that will constantly stain your mind forever. It's just look at that face, man. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh man, I'm just filled with great joy seeing her languish in her obesity and her addiction. She's enjoying it. She's savoring it. She's in bliss. This is her heaven. This is her man. This is her joy. I have yet to find what brings me joy. I'm so happy she has hers, though. When I look at her, I start thinking things like, what is the meaning of life? If this is her meaning of life, what is my meaning of life? I would really like to know. If this makes her smile, I wonder what would make me smile. So many questions just pop into my mind about existence, the universe, when I look at this face. And then there's other questions that leave me up at night in terror, wondering about the aftermath of all of this. The 2 or 3 hour bathroom trip. And the smell that fills the house, the pungent smell. I just think a lot, you know. I'm a deep thinker. And I'm so happy I can share my thoughts with you guys. And it fills me with a sense of pride, not joy, because I haven't yet to find my joy. But it does send me with a sense of pride that I'm doing something right in this world. She hasn't found what she's doing right, because she's doing everything wrong, sadly, but at least she's getting joy out of it, right? Because that's what her dietitian said. You have to intuitively eat, girl.
So, we're getting settled in, and we're learning how to make bread. And that week we had to go to job interviews. I always wanted to try something that challenged me. I always said, I'm going to go into this experience with an open mind. I'm going to persevere. And I did, and that's maybe why it was one of the best times of my life, because it made me feel like I was doing something important, like I was pushing myself. Camel songs, you know, something that would fit a calendar girl for the NRA or something, but not, you know, it wouldn't fit me. So anyway, I get the songs, spray them with Ghost Mist perfume, teddy bear. I kissed the card. I don't know what he did with those songs, but he got the package. I want to tell you guys, one horrifying, embarrassing moment. Well, not just one, but...
I'm disgusted. So she sent out, some pairs of underwear to somebody. Sprayed it. Girl, what are you thinking? There's a statement. Habits make you who you are. And based on, what I'm seeing now, it really goes to show her hygiene when she was younger. I don't think Chantel has very good hygiene. I think her hygiene is deplorable. I don't think she properly knows how to clean herself. And I feel really bad for the person who received that article of clothing. I hope he will never forget that image, of the horror that day when he opened the package and he brought it to his nose. I bet he vomited. He vomited. He threw up. His nose will never be the same after that day. It will never be the same. He's just completely done for. No smell would ever be the same. She destroyed any smell for him. Why would you do that, girl? That's just disgusting. Look at you. Disgusting. If you sent someone something now, Whew, I would. Whew, Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, terrible, man. That's just terrible. I can't think more about how terrible that would be. I would keel over. I mean, there was one video where you talked about you drip dry. I mean, you don't wipe yourself. I mean, imagine you practice those practices now. He would have gotten a real good swiff of urine. I mean, that's horrible. Jesus Christ, man. That's bad.
Oh my gosh. So, we had to drive around in a van. Like a serial killer van with a Keep Vic on it. And, I always had shotgun. Like, I was always calling shotgun. Like, people just knew not to bother me about it. I just always had shotgun. Because I felt like, dude, I'm claustrophobic. I don't want to be beside people squished in like a sardine, you know? 12 of us had to fit in that friggin' van. I remember one time this guy, we didn't really get along, but sometimes, like, we did. But he was being all nice and friendly to me. He was like, hey, Chantal, do you mind if I have shotgun today? We were going on a trip somewhere. And I lost it. Looking back now, that was not nice of me, because I should have shared shotgun. Come on. I should message that guy and say I'm sorry for never giving you shotgun. I'm not sitting beside this one girl ate garlic hummus every day, and her breath, everyone would complain about it. The garlic. So we shake up the van.
That's sad that you're talking about this girl whose breath smelled like hummus. I wonder what they said about you behind your back. I wonder what they said about you, girl, because given your track record now leading up to this point, I don't think they had nothing nice to say about you, to say the least. So go ahead and continue drinking your Diet Pepsi. And I don't really think that guy would care to hear from you. I mean, you're irrelevant. I mean, why? I mean, why would you message him? You be stupid. Like, I wouldn't message people from my past, even if they came across my mind. I wouldn't. I don't really care to, you know what I mean? That they don't matter to me that much to reach out to them like, oh, hey, I'm that girl who cares? Get over it. I don't think he cares. He's moved on with his life. You should possibly move on with yours. Are these stories even real? You know, I mean, you don't have anything to talk about. You really don't. You don't even have notes. You know, if you're going to do mukbangs, Chantel, where you monetize your addiction of binge eating and eating unhealthy and following your dietitian's guideline that you quote unquote said that you have to intuitively eat when you have diabetes, high blood sugar, and your liver is failing, then you should have something to talk about other than stupid past tense stories, because technically speaking, I don't really care about that. I don't care about your stories. I don't care about your fakeness. I don't care that you sent someone some underwear. I don't really care that you drip dry, that you don't wipe yourself when you get off the toilet. I don't care that you did some raunchy things in a motel room. I don't care. That's your trash. You're trash, okay? The stories that you have to tell just shows what trash you are. You're trash that's continuing to be trash, that's turning into trash. You know, you're turning into what you eat. And I'm sorry to say this, you look like a stuffed pig. You really do. You're just stuffing yourself. You're stuffing yourself with stuffing until you burst. And I don't think pizza's going to clean any of that up when you do burst. I mean, you better call 1-800-STANLEY Steamers to do the job. You better schedule them to come out when you do burst. And I don't even think they'll do it. So, I don't know. Burn the house down. I don't care about your life stories, your past make-up stories that you make up to make yourself feel better, and about your predicament while you stuff your face with calories. I don't care. What I care about is your blood sugar elevating. What I care about is your liver. What I care about is your C. diff. What I care about is what you're going to do to change it, but you don't seem to care. So why should I care about you and your stupid stories? Your stories are stupid, and I could care less about your stupid life stories, because your life is empty. I haven't heard you say anything about substance since I've been on your channel. You don't talk about crap. You talk about crap, and when you get bored, you make stuff up. When you don't have nothing else fun to say, you just make crap up. Because your life is full of nothingness. It's a nothing, empty hole that you're filling with pastries and calories and carbs and ton of starch and wood pulp. I'm not going to get through this whole entire video because she's pissing me off, and quite frankly, after seeing her pet the cat and put her fingers in her mouth, I know for sure that this video isn't really going anywhere at this particular point. But let's fast forward it and see where it ends.
I don't know what happened. I just managed to, like, somehow, like, wiggle my way out. I guess all the thrashing. I don't know. I got out of it eventually. But I'll never forget that. Fuck. That was horrifying. That's how I met the cab driver of the town. It must be busy.
You don't chew your food properly, girl. You took like 3 chews of your lasagna and then you swallowed it. I mean, that's not adequate for the human body, but you do you, boo-boo. Do you, if you think that's adequate to just chew 3 times and swallow. No wonder you have digestive issues. You're not even giving your system a break.
He always dropped his girlfriend off at work, but he was never allowed in, obviously, because like, the house was built wrong. You could just sense it. The kitchen, dining room was always so...
Well, guys, I'm not going to finish this mess because I'm tired of her mess and her made-up stories. As you can see, her intuitive eating has not worked. She's pretty much completed her whole course as well as the soda. So, guys, you see what I mean? Her intuitive eating my ass. Her dietitian never said that. And if she did, I want her to record her dietitian saying that and post that up on YouTube so we can all laugh at him and as he loses his job. So, guys, until then, I hope you guys subscribe as I watch this woman go down a downward spiral that she herself can only get out of with the right professional help and not her lying. Alright, guys, so until next time, be healthy. Make healthy choices. Surround yourself with healthy people, and if you're dealing with an addiction, please seek professional help. This in no way, shape, or form is to promote her eating disorder. I am doing this helpful commentary to bring light and shed my opinions on the situation. Please don't give her any sort of hate. I only wish her well and the best. Alright, guys, have a good day, and don't be a liar like she is. Bye.